I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to thank everybody for hitting that like button. It really helps me grow the channel. I make these videos for you guys every single day. Help me out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'm going to bring brand new, up-to-date crypto videos, the most pertinent information you're going to get in this space daily. Please like and subscribe. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Sideways with greenish undertones. This is a Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So this is the flag to watch right now. Bitcoin's flagging. It's a bull flag. With these flags with Bitcoin, they don't always play out how we want them to, right? So it's kind of hit or miss. So understand this idea. Like, it's really important. This level right here at about 75.50, that's some overhead resistance that we need to see broken for the bulls, right? Potentially we see a move after that to 7,800, 7,900. However, if you look down here, you've got your RSI is close. It's approaching overbought conditions. You know, it's not as high as it was. What these flags do is they allow the price action or the RSI to cool off a little bit. Okay, so you know, if we do consolidate and move sideways, it kind of builds that case for a possible break higher. But as it stands, I want you to look at this. Back here, we got RSI real high, basically where it is right now. You get a pullback. Right here, you got RSI quite a bit higher than it is now, but still overbought, pullback. Here, close to where it's at now, pullback. So the relative strength index is saying, hey, it's up there pretty good. It needs to cool off a little bit. You know, so I wouldn't be too surprised if we see a little bit of pullback. And, you know, this is a bullish inverse, complex inverse head and shoulders. So this is a good setup, but I don't know if we're quite there yet. But soon as it breaks out, by the breakout, we're going higher. This is a zoomed in version, a 1-hour chart. And again, we've got this upsloping consolidation, or it's kind of a bull flag, if you will. However, there's possible bearish divergence on the MACD, and there's a bearish MACD cross sell signal. So the potential for a move back down here lower first before moving higher is in the card. So again, probably this arrow, this small move lower is the most probable. Remember, this is not a science. This is more of an art than a science. Probabilities are in play. But a lot of the market's flipping bullish on Bitcoin right now. There's a lot of bullish signs. You can see the altcoins recently today, they've kind of slowed down a little bit. You know, there's some coins that are moving. We're going to go over those in a second, but the altcoins don't move as well. Everybody's waiting to see what Bitcoin's about to do. Again, everything changes by the minute in crypto. You know how it is. This is a gentleman in my trading group. He says, I've literally 6x'd my portfolio since October, winning 85% of my trades. Nothing crazy as far as size. Small trades. He's just winning so many of them. Listen, think about what your portfolio looks like if it's 600% in the green, okay? I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I will teach you the basics of what you need to know and a lot of advanced stuff, really advanced stuff. You know, I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you want to change the way you see and trade this market, I can help you. I've got 6 chat groups. I post profitable trading setups every single day. I want to invite you guys, check out the group. If you guys want to join the group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay with crypto, you get a 20% discount. If you pay for 6 months. If you pay for the year, you get 30% off and an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card, month to month, monthly, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. But yeah, like, it's amazing at the amount of success that you'll see in this market once you learn to trade it. Remember, whales, institutions, and smart money, they trade on technicals. I talked to you guys about Dash. This is the last video. Long downtrend. Well, here we are, all the way down here now. And it just changed. You have this falling wedge. It just broke out to the upside. Zoomed in here. Just broke out to the upside. This is it. So I'm saying it's not like, hey, we're going to the moon tomorrow, but something changed that hasn't happened since July. Try to grasp that. And this can change in a second, but for right now, things are looking different. Things are looking different. We talked about Monero. We talked about Dash. ZEC is another one that I'm looking at. You're looking at these long downtrends. XRP is in a long downtrend. There's a lot of coins right now. You know, so when these long downtrends break out and something changes, you have to make notice, like, hey, it's time potentially to look more bullish at some of these situations. Again, in a second, Bitcoin makes a crazy move and everything changes back, right? So got to be ready for that. Now, someone posted, you called it. Dash broke out up 20%. Great call. Yeah, so after, here's the Dash chart now. Again, we've been trading this. Like, it had just broken out at $46. This is strong. And if you look at it, this is the same. These inverse head and shoulders. These are bottoming patterns, right? You got the buyers trying to push the price above this level. Like, if you go into the order books, you zoom in, you look at the order books, you go to $44 back here. That means there's a big sell wall right here at $44 that the bulls couldn't get through. Well, guess what? That broke finally, and that's what starts this off. So remember, people use these charts. That's why all these orders that you look at and they're all stacked crazy, you look at them and they correlate to the charts. So shout out to Kevin B, posted this and he sent me this. He's got his whiteboard set up. He's in Crypto We Trust. I've got a 50-page PDF in the trading group that he's got up on his screen right here. And he's got his trading set up, watching some Sunday football. Look in the background. He's got all his charts. Because I'm real big on you guys, too. This is a business. We have to treat it as such. We got to get organized, right? You wouldn't just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go to work today. And maybe you get dressed and ready and nice. And maybe you get your organizer and planner. And maybe you don't, right? Maybe you don't even plan the day out. You wouldn't go to work like that. Can't trade like that either. You want to make a ton of money in this market, you got to be organized. Any pictures you guys get about anything crypto, send it to me. I love this stuff. You want to bake Bitcoin cookies with your family, take pictures. Send it to me. I want to cover it. So this is a Burger King sign where they accept Bitcoin, Dash, Litecoin, BNB, Tether. You can pay with Tether at Burger King. Mainstream adoption, baby. Ethereum as well. You can get the natural salsa stacker. I don't eat fast food, but that looked good. XRP, Moon. This was yesterday, actually. Someone posted this. It shows XRP went to $7,308. This is on Coinbase. Shot up, skyrocketed. I don't know. This is probably a fluke, obviously. This is a glitch. It shows up here 19 cents, and here it shows the Bitcoin price, probably 73. Something got, whoops. I wonder if anybody sold the top. Fat-fingered buys. So this is an important idea. I want you to understand. So gold's taken off. And this is a pretty cool chart. You see, like, these falling wedges are bullish reversal patterns. They break out to the upside 70% of the time. Like, these are good. So you can see gold, same thing. Just like, look at Bitcoin, long-term downtrend. What's going to happen here? It's going to break out. I don't know if we're there yet, but when it does, when it happens, off to the races. But you can see, look at the similarities in this chart. You know, you got this upsloping consolidation, breaks out higher. Upsloping consolidation, breaks out higher, right? So again, long-term downtrend, and that's normal. Markets are cyclical. But again, price trends lower, and then boom, ready for another run. Here we are with Bitcoin. It's coming. Bitcoin price is aggressively targeting 95.50, say crypto traders. Let's see what they say. So this gentleman, I Am Crypto Wolf, says we're going to break through 8,000 barrier, which I think 8,000's in the cards. First, let's get to 8,000. First, let's get there. After we break out 8,000, we'll talk about going to 9,500. Okay, one step at a time. I like to trade the near future. Everybody thinks we're going to 100,000 tomorrow. It might make you act on emotion, right? Everybody sees XRP pumping and they're like, man, it's going to 589 tomorrow. Next thing you know, you're buying the top. So another person, Crypto Michael, says 9,400. XRP moving is a good sign for the entire market. And it is. There's some XRP news I'm going to talk to you about. However, he says Bitcoin needs to break. Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance that we move sideways. If you're not in Bitcoin and it breaks out, you want to probably limit your altcoin exposure because Bitcoin's going to outperform the alts at that point, okay? Now, if we move sideways for a period of time, these alts will run pretty well. Bitcoin's going to drag your USDT trading pairs higher with it, but your alt BTC pairs take a hit. Bitcoin price clears 7,500 after overnight dip fills the CME futures gap. So the gap gets filled, Sunday We had a price move in Bitcoin, and that creates a gap. Well, it got filled, so that's good. Check it off. The gap boys, check it off, filled. Bitcoin should be listed directly on Korea Exchange, says government committee. So they want to list it on a government exchange in Korea. We might be moving to Korea, guys. We might be relocating. We might have to set up a crypto community there. 3 reasons why XRP is climbing right now. This is not a very good article, and I'll show you why. Binance launches XRP futures trading. Probably that's what it is. Okay. New Year's enthusiasm. Now, I would say, why wouldn't all the coins be pumping, right? XRP rises against Bitcoin. So again, XRP's up right now. Let's take a look at the chart. This is a XRP USDT 3-day chart. You know, you're buying the breakout. Remember, just like Monero, just like Dash, like Zcash, you got these long-term downtrends. This is since June. This is June. 6 months. When this breaks out, everything changes. It says, hey, the downtrend, it's not necessarily an uptrend yet, but it's changing. Something's changing, right? It could take 2 months for these targets to play out. 28 cents first. Let's get there first. Let's get 28 cents. Now, you got bullish divergence, so that helps this breakout. Okay, you got on the RSI, you've got a falling wedge as well. So when this breaks out, again, this adds validity to the same pattern that's on the price action. You got a bullish MACD cross buy signal on the 3-day chart. Okay, let's look. What happened last time? XRP was 25 cents. It ran up to 32 cents. Okay, then retraced. Bounced back higher. So again, there's some upside potential, but it's got to break this downtrend. If this support doesn't hold, XRP is in trouble. However, this is a bullish reversal pattern. 68% chance. These wedges are pretty solid to trade. XRP Insider Trading is seen after Binance adds futures. You know, some people might think, oh no, XRP is going to be easily manipulated or more manipulated now, and potentially, but I mean, it's just part of it. Now, this person's stating that XRP began its move hours before Binance made its announcement. Insider trading, these leaks, possibly 3 hours before it was made public, XRP started moving. So if this activity would have occurred on the American Stock Exchange, this would be classified as insider trading, and it's illegal. It's punishable by 20 years in prison in the United States. However, Wild West of crypto, y'all. Here we are. Let's go. Tron is going to support unnamed privacy coins. Specifically, they're creating, looks like a privacy coin that they're creating, right? It's going to be shielded transactions. Justin Sun came out and said the privacy coin is on the way. What's the best name for it? They're going to, they've had suggestions like PTRX and Tron Z. Justin Incognito or Atronymous. Anyways, Tron privacy coin. Privacy coins are needed. They're necessary. You don't want everything on the blockchain to be visible. Binance's stablecoin receives approval by the New York State Department of Financial Services. So this is big for Binance. This is a good way for fiat onboarding to happen. And this is basically what we'll see a lot more of in the future. You can see down here in the tweet, purchase with fiat, convert to stablecoins, trade on exchanges. This is what mainstream adoption needs, because it needs to be easier to get into this space, period. You need to be able to go from cash to crypto as easy as possible. Vechain in the news, and we've been trading this in the group. This has had a good setup as well. Sometimes, and I have projects contact me about this too. You get these good setups, and they'd love to see it break out to the upside, and they know when to put that news out. I'm telling you, they know what's going on to move this market. They said, we promised our proof of reputation network would be validated by top organizers around the world. We're working hard. They've now formed a relationship with Lenovo. They're stating that Vechain is proud to welcome Lenovo as a blockchain signing node. So Lenovo, big name, tied to Vechain. Another important aspect to trading this market is knowing when the big buys are coming in, right? So here is Go. I get a notification. There's unusual buying activity. 24 Bitcoin was bought in 4 minutes. So immediately I know, okay, let's see what's going on with Go. I get an alert on my phone. All right, Go is going to be pumping soon if it's not already. so you have to use the tools that are available to you in this market. All the Ethereum raised by Richard Hart's HEX, we've been hexed. We've been hexed. They've been withdrawn from the mystery address. So you go to the Etherscan address, there was $6 million there. Now there's not. Okay. Now there's about 200 grand. So where did it go? We've been hexed. He took it all. Listen, he probably put it in some cold storage or moved it around. Like the way it was moved, automatically everyone's going to say, oh man, this is something crazy going on here. But 1,337 is what was moved in Ether each time. Okay, so let's be fair and unbiased here. Richard Hart's a rich guy. He's smart. But elite, or 1337, is also known as elite or elite speak. It's a system of modified spellings used primarily on the internet. So there's a reason why he used this specific number, right? If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I will see you guys tomorrow.